How are you?
Good.
I got to spend the 4th of July weekend with my family.
No. It's all right. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, guys.
Dude,
Still at it, man.
you look good, dude.
Yeah.
I see your stuff all over the map.
Well, you know what? Right now, I have another planner coming out, maybe two. I'm building a CEO here, and my mission now is to ask every single business that's in this area for a half a mile or wherever they're standing to contribute 100 more. If they want their name up, we could do that. But I'm not interested in the deal. I'm interested in simply asking them to contribute $100 apiece. Why? I have tried and got not even a phone call back from all this money that was a giveaway about street stuff. And I don't care who was out here before me. There was guys before me. But I've been out here since I got here.
You've been out here since forever.
And then on top of that, not to single out my stuff, but I'm listed #1 by National Geographic as a walking New York, in walking the book, Walking New York. You figure 2 miles, gee. Yeah,
No, but it's a big...
Can't get it done. They did Astor Place, and they paid for 7, but it should have been 10 light poles out of $25 million. You know what they gave me? I'll rephrase that. They stuck me with a lousy $1,500 a pole when they took weeks with multiple people working on them.
Nah, that's crazy.
So I did it just to get it done and not to raise hell.
Right.
But I really couldn't nudge anybody. I left them. They're not the only one that got done was the police pole. And that has the bottom. I just couldn't afford the red tile.
Can I post this? Can I post this?
Absolutely.
Let me get your info. I'm going to get your information.
Yeah, because listen, I've done the China Club.
Okay.
98. China Club closed. We did 6 columns in there, 14 foot tall, written up in the celebrity column. I'm not bragging. I did some very nice Star Davis. This one right there, at the end of it. Oh yeah, I got 2, 3 of them, man. When they started all that trouble, I made a bunch of them and went out and hit the place with them.
Thank God.
Get out.
I wear it
not.
on purpose now.
Yeah, do not.
On purpose now.
Do not even think of it.
It's crazy.
Get a beating on the spot. The police, what have they got to do with it? You want to be arrogant? Guess what? Comes like playing baseball and get hit with the bat or the ball. It can't happen. It's part of the game. You ask for it, you're begging for it.
Right.
Sorry. But listen, I'm trying to keep law and order on this place. 35 years.
Right.
I get up in the morning, and I'm certainly doing what I'm doing by 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm taking my leaves and whatever. And I'm up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning every day for 50 years, let alone 35 years.
I think what you're doing is fantastic.
Yeah,
I love it.
But there's more connected. This is great. I appreciate that. I should have the funding to have other people out here. I don't. I've been like hoping to get there, keep making it better. The good problem is all of a sudden I arrive, I'm only 74, but I'm going to tell me don't live forever. I'm not too sure about that. Bottom line is, it's irrelevant. My 35th year comes up next year. Now my real personal problem is right now, I come out here and I work on these, I have to spend money. I may get $20. I can count on all my limbs in 35 years that I got more than $100. I don't expect that. It's the numbers that count, just like with the village.
Like how many, right?
I want everything listed. If you only got 2 paintings, let me see.
Right. I hear you.
We're going to put them on Friday night for your friends. That's just that. The stores. This is better than the oil and the things. The stores, listen, over 100 tourists from all over the world. But let me kick their ass. Let tour. Wreck tour. Beat their ass. Let me give you another one. Never read a book in my life. Ass tour place. At night, it's 2 S's. It gets better. Comedy tour. Architecture, you name it tour.
Right.
The Caribbean tour, you call it with it. I got the little machine right now. Goes, where you from? Hey, blah blah. What's happening? Hey, cooking.
Yeah.
And be able to call some back of it. Now it goes back. I want actors eventually involved. They show. Lucky Luciano shows up. I just need repairing him over there.
So-
Lucky Luciano shows up.
What I'm going to
Look at
do
the
is...
lighted cigarette. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Videos on what? Am I that crazy? Or is it way
I don't
in the
think you're nuts
future?
at all. I
Yeah.
think what you're doing is from the heart, and I think it's great that you're doing it. You're doing this for
This-
years already.
yeah, Here's the thing. We are people from over 150 countries here. When do you hear of any trouble of any sort?
Never.
So now I say this is the example to the world. It's not just on our colony, but we have the greatest people. We don't have the greatest police here. We have the greatest people that happen to be police here.
I agree.
Bigger than that. These guys are out when they're not doing something else. Their only pastime is trying to help somebody, get a sandwich or somebody, blah, blah, keep checking on somebody.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
And it never ends. And what happens? Look what happens to them. I did a nice poll up there at Astor Place. We carved out the name of every police officer shot and the date. Carved it out into tile all the way back to 1972. And I did the police logo here. That's
I saw
laser.
that one.
Yeah.
That's really nice, actually.
Laser. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, I take it a step further. In less than 30 seconds, you know about the wall.
Yeah.
You know about, what do you think about that wall? It's a done deal. Look at the rain. What, they're crazy? So here's the deal. It's going up. Okay. I hate to say, most teams don't run up on the fucking river. What's your point? Oh, I'm sorry. But, give me a taste out of that. There's $1.5 billion. I've been working on this 2 years. I gave up already.
Because they're
giving up. Listen, I've
greedy.
given up. I've given up. I'm telling you about. I'm still full of energy. There's $1.5 billion on this part. The whole thing is a $10 billion project. On this part alone, 1% for the arts, $15 million. They'll go out and buy 5 statues, bring them in, who God knows no one say blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. Listen to me. I want to do. Give me $50,000, folks, and if I drop a dime of it, you can fucking lock me in Rikers Island. Listen to me. I want to train 20 students. I got them. And they'll come out of gangs. I don't care.
Right.
20 students. Within 30 days, they're going to do something enormous. Under supervision, they're going to train 200 students. Within 6 months, they train up to 1,000 students to do 2.5 miles of mosaics all the way down the Great Health Walk of America and the world. Bigger than Broadway, better than what's going on. Talk about the t-shirt selling, can I borrow $1, folks? $1?
Yeah, right.
I don't mean that, but I can't. See, here's the problem. I'm out here doing like I told you. If I sit at home and I sell my little pieces of artwork for $500 a piece, that I know they're in solid, double the thickness of concrete. Solid concrete, that's what I use.
Right.
We don't use grout. This is twice the strength of concrete. So you can imagine trying to clean it. It's brutal.
It's brutal.
When we get the tile in the beginning, we got to take all the glue off the back because the glue, like the glue on the shuttle, remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Has
Yeah.
a flaw. What's that flaw? Moisture. Well, all those brilliant people and scientists throughout the world didn't think of one thing. Change the glue, assholes. What's the matter with you? I use PL400. After 15 years silicone, you can peel it off a bit.
But it stays,
Can't do
right?
that with PL400.
But
either.
it stays. What's it
Not
called?
only stays, it's a lot of work to get it off.
What's it called?
PL400.
Is that like liquid?